this myself.
You shall fall!
Thou shalt face me now!
You shall become naught but dust! I grant you the mercy of the grave.
Thou art already dead. Thou shalt know despair. I shall show thee true power. Pathetic! I shall handle this myself. Finish!
What others have begun, Evia shall finish.
You cannot prevail!
Must I do everything myself?
Thou shalt face me now.
need to do better than that.
A step closer to my final form! Thou art already dead.
You shall become naught but dust.
Your life is forfeit.
shall show thee true power.
Fine. I shall clean up your mess. Pitiful.
Beware of that elite Sura. Far more dangerous than his brethren.
This foe is mine.
Death is the fate of all who oppose the law of Tsar! The law of Tsar?
Don't ask. What others have begun, Evia shall finish.
Leave them to me.
Thou shalt know despair.
Tremble before a princess of the Carulian throne.
I shall not falter. Pitiful.
Stand down or face death.
I shall not fail. This foe is mine.
I grant you the mercy of the grave. The Razor Feathers have already begun to besiege the Meltwater Bastion.
Then there is no time to lose.
Will my power continue to grow without limit?
I shall show thee true power.
The Meltwater Bastion. The Confederacy's greatest defense against invasion. Leave them to me.
Thou art already dead.
Open up in the name of the Lion of Corwinth.
Thou shalt know despair. Thou shalt face me now. Pathetic! I shall handle this myself. I shall show thee true power.
Surrender or die.
Darius, scarcely can I believe it. You were reported dead.
A complicated matter. It is best you tell no one that you've seen me.
Of course, of course. Clandestine affairs require a delicate touch. You are here to aid us once more?
Actually, it is your aid that I seek. I seek a way to destroy the Crucible of Souls, and thought perhaps the Market of Knowledge could help.
Indeed. Well, there will be time for that later, I hope.
What is the tactical situation?
The Bastion is secure, and the enemy has no siege engines. That said, the Razor Feather Shamans will be able to undermine our fortifications given time. There is also the worry that they could disenchant the spell upon the Sighing Ice. Without the glacier, they could cross our borders with impunity. The enemy vanguard outnumbers us perhaps 10 to 1 in Sura warriors, and the situation gets worse with each passing day. We need a plan to withstand this assault. If the Bastion falls, the Confederacy is doomed.
What would happen if I took the battle to the enemy alone?
It'd be suicide for a lone soldier to take on the Razor Feather Vanguard.
I'm a lot tougher than I look, and they will not be expecting us to engage.
You would have an element of surprise, and every shaman you defeat buys us more time. Are you willing to attempt this?
I'll engage the Razor Feathers in a surprise attack, while only the Vanguard is in position. It's a desperate move, but it will not be one they expect.
You are either mad or brilliant. Perhaps both. Either way, I'm glad you're on our side. What do you think, Darius?
When can we consult the Market of Knowledge?
Not until this siege is broken, I'm afraid. The Confederacy's borders are sealed. Even gate weaving into our land is forbidden at this time. What now?
What can you tell me about moon chalices?
I have witnessed the Black Rock using theirs to exalt their warriors to elite. Impressive. The oral histories say they were forged by the Sura in the time before the first sunrise. When their warriors return from battle, the accumulated death essence is released into the clan's chalice. Each clan exalts the bravest Surakai to Sura warriors upon the full moon. And when there is enough essence in the chalice, a warrior is exalted to elite. Of course, the elites tend to fight each other to the death in order to become champion, but otherwise it is a rather effective means of maintaining the clans. It's good to have you here.
Could an Ishkai be exalted by a moon chalice?
Why should we wish to become Sura? We Ishkai are proud of our heritage. We are no longer mere slaves, wishing we were freeborn Surakai on the path to glory. Find me an Ishkai who would trade what we have for the chance to become a Sura warrior, and I will show you a fool. You have questions?
Can we secure the sighing ice from the enemy shaman attacks?
No. The spell that protects the glacier will eventually be broken. But we could survive longer if we had more shamans of our own.
But what Sura shaman would side with the Blackrock under your command? They are outcasts now.
I've heard rumors of a rogue band of red smoke demon tamers somewhere in the wastes.
Any indication as to why they left Korshak's ranks?
Some dispute over the red smoke champion, although what it might be is anyone's guess. But, alas, they will not likely negotiate with an Ishkai such as myself. It's good to have you here.
I can try and negotiate with the renegade Red Smoke Sura on your behalf.
They are unlikely to be willing to fight for the Confederacy, no matter what we offer. But they may be our only option. They were sighted recently near Sintator. I could only suggest checking there. What do you think, Darius?
I must go now. For Corwinth and the Confederacy. Stand down or face death.
Thou shalt face me now.
The enemy has substantial numbers. I trust you have a plan, Darius.
We have one tactical advantage. No sane man-at-arms would attempt this.
Nor would any sane sorceress.
That was easier than expected.
I fear that was just a taste of the enemy's might.
We're getting there.
I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Pathetic! I shall handle this myself.
This could actually work.
Thou art already dead.
Another victory is ours.
Your life is forfeit. How many more warriors do they have?
The power builds within me.
Not much further.
Tremble before a princess of the Carolean throne. The enemy forces are far from exhausted. You shall fall!
The law of Tsar fell upon you this day.
I shall not falter.
Only their chieftain remains.
It seems he heard you.
On behalf of the Confederacy, I order you to surrender.
I shall take your skull for your insolence.
For Corwentz and the Confederacy!
Thou shalt face me now.
No, the Razor Feather clan has fallen.
The enemy commander has fallen. Victory is ours this day.
Now we must make haste for the abandoned oracle and hope that Krenz is there to meet us. No one can stand against me.
Must I do everything myself?
Red smoke, Sura. Your clan is not our enemy this day. Will you let us pass?
The Oracle has fled. There is no safe passage in exchange for silver now.
Then we shall fight you for passage instead. Prepare yourselves. Stand down or die. Surrender or die. Shame they would not take our coins. The Red Smoke clan is notoriously belligerent.
Tremble before my wrath.
I shall not falter.
Leave them to me.
My soul is mine. Infernal fracture, do not agitate. These cracks in the veil lead straight to hell. It would take very little for demons to traverse them. My cousins come from hell to greet us.
Pitiful.
I shall show thee true power. Thou shouldst abandon this pointless attack.
Stand down or face death.
Thou shalt know despair. shall show thee true power.
Before a princess of the Carulian throne. Before a princess of the Carulian throne.
Carissa, I have been expecting you.
Ambush!
Please, I would speak to Carissa if you don't mind.
Has Lady Mara sent you to finish the job you began in Kyalisa?
My mother has no idea that I have come here to intercept you, nor that I left a scintilla of my soul in that rat.
I knew it was too easy. You let us escape from that cell.
It was not easy to arrange. Have you ever tried bonding a human soul to that of a rodent? My mother will be furious when she discovers the truth. I'm tired, Carissa. I would have been content to have my work end with the destruction of the Godslayer. That she who shattered it also ended my life is inconsequential. I trained her well, perhaps too well. I played my part. I fulfilled my duty. But this existence beyond death that is less than life, reduced to the mere pawns of demons, we deserve more than this. We deserve to die.
Well, one of us deserves to die anyway.
You have not lived as long as I have. Perhaps you do not see the irony in this? I might be content to die if it were up to me, even if it was just to spite my mother. But the demon that possesses my soul does not share my desire for oblivion. Or perhaps that is just what I'm telling myself to explain my inability to end my own life. It will fight you unto my dying breath. I need you to kill me.
Krenz gave me an enchantment that allowed me to escape my demon.
And where would I go? Into that crowded demon of yours? No. I seek oblivion, and nothing less than that will satisfy me.
I did not think it would end like this. The Order of the Veil has been my family. It has not been easy for me to turn my back upon it.
My mother founded the Order to bring an end to the abomination that is religion. And I made it my life's work to fulfill that goal. I think that I did love her once, although I cannot remember it. Perhaps that was why I committed so thoroughly to the cause. Now all she cares about is immortality. And I do not know if it is because her demon has changed her, or if she was always like this. Are you watching, Krenz? No doubt you are nearby. Is this part of your schemes? Did you anticipate this outcome? Remember this. I remained true to the cause. I was the only one who did. And I am ready to die for it again. Now and always.
Thou shalt face me now.
I grant you the mercy of the grave.
He was my mentor, you know, although we were never close. A great man, responsible for terrible deeds. Perhaps it's always this way. Will history remember him as the hero who masterminded the fall of a tyrant? Or will parents tell their children to behave, lest Lord Valkyrin comes to punish them?
I fear his mother's return drove him insane, if he was not already mad.
His death marks the end of the Inquisition, but not of the Pentanera. They plan to channel essence through the Crucible of Souls to a degree heretofore thought impossible, or at least unwise. If they are not stopped, the veil will rupture and shattered heaven shall burst into the mortal realms, destroying us all.
One way or another, Mara must be stopped.
You must return to where our alliance began, and end them, before they end us all. Never before have I seen a Hellgate of such magnitude and ferocity. No mere rift into shattered heaven, Mara's runes turned entire cities into the playgrounds of demons. Yet it was not the demons I feared, but the threat to the mortal realms itself. Mara must be stopped, but whether we are strong enough to resist her, even I cannot say. The veil strains and tears. Mara has excelled herself with these runes. We should discuss strategy while we still can. While Mara lacks my skills as a rune sage, she has learned well how to use her own essence to inscribe new runes. I am uncertain of her plan, but she has engraved runes in both Thal and Kyalisa, of a kind most commonly used in demon summoning. She has affected the cenotaphs with whatever she is doing. You will not be able to gate-weave into the catacombs, I'm afraid. But I am not without a few tricks up my sleeve. Ashihina Runia. There. You can gate-weave from here to any cenotaph that Mara has not disrupted. And take this scroll with you. The runes upon it may yet empower a disrupted cenotaph.
How can we get back to Kyalisa now?
Mara's runes have now disrupted the cenotaphs in and around Kyalisa. But you may yet be able to reach the one at the head of Fallen Eagle Pass. Defeating Mara shall not be easy.
What did you mean? Mara is after the veil itself?
I thought it was immortality she sought, but I was mistaken. If she continues to channel essence through the Crucible of Souls, it will rupture. Shattered heaven will collide with the mortal realms, and we shall all be destroyed.
That's the stupidest plan ever! Why would she want to do that?
Either she's insane, or she has some pact with a demon of unimaginable power. Whatever her motive, it will mark the end of the heretic kingdoms if she is not stopped. What now, hmm?
How will we get the Moon Chalice into the cauldron?
Whatever Mara is doing, the Crucible of Souls is intricately enmeshed with her runes. She will try to stop you reaching it, but the Crucible cannot be moved abruptly in its current state. You should have ample time to cast the Moon Chalice into it, and hopefully destroy it forever. Defeating Mara shall not be easy.
Can Baron Evanger be turned against Mara?
Doubtful. Evanger is a slave of duty. He cares for naught but clear laws and a sharp blade.
We had struck up something of a friendship, I think. Is it not worth a try?
Your purported friendship did not aid you in the sewers, Carissa. In Evanger's eyes, you are a dangerous renegade mage. He will not hesitate to end you, given the opportunity. We must use our cunning if we are to prevail.
We depart now.
I will be watching.